Yo, what's going on, guys? You guys are doing amazing. We'll get started here in just a couple minutes. We're gonna let some people hop on this mug. Hello. Tuning in from Denton, Texas. Okay, shout out to you. Yo, guys, let me know where y'all tuning in from. Send the link. Send link for joining trading. Yo, bro, send me a DM on Instagram. Yo, let me know where y'all tuning in from. Drop your country. Drop your state. Let me know where y'all tuning in from. Wherever you're tuning in from, let me know. Mac? I just want to do this. All right, cool. Yeah, let me know where y'all tuning in from. California, Palm Springs, Kansas City, Fuck Ice, Columbus, Ohio. Can you turn up your volume? Yo, y'all got a problem hearing me? Yo, let me know if y'all got a problem hearing me. Can y'all hear me fine? Am I talking too quietly? Let me know. It said nope. So is my audio fine? Y'all can hear me clean? You're good? I just want to do this. All right, cool. Yeah, let me know where y'all tuning in from. All right, sick. Great. Houston. A lot of people in Texas, huh? Yo, is NAS going to keep going up? William Perkins? I think so, buddy. So, yo, I'm going to give it like 2 or 3 minutes, guys, to just let some more people hop on here. Obviously, this isn't a thing that, I've been consistently doing or whatever. But, going into this new year, whenever I do have the time, I'm going to be here. And I'm going to be doing these 100% free, 100% for y'all. Columbia, lit. We appreciate you. And I appreciate y'all, man, taking the time out of your day. Your day is just as important as my day. You think it's going to fill that big-ass gap? I think it's going to fill that big-ass gap. All right, I'm going to give it like 2 more minutes to let people hop on. I'm going to give it like 2 more minutes to let people hop on. Yo, I would say if you guys are on here right now, while you're here, go ahead and subscribe. There's 30-something of y'all here. Shameless plug. While you're here, go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel. There's a ton of free educational trading content on this channel. You can learn immensely. Everything's for free. Make sure you guys subscribe if you're here. So, I'm going to go ahead and get started. So, the goal with, I'm going to have the chat right here on my phone. So yo, the goal on this channel or on these live sessions is today's topic is called market overview. So what does that mean? Let me know. If anybody in the chat can guess what market overview means. Let me know, man. Come on, chat. I know some of y'all are on here active. Make sure y'all subscribe too. But yo, pretty much market overview means the overall directional bias of the market. So Jane or Janelle, well, I'm not sure, but yo, you 100% correct. Yeah, it says your expert opinion of the market. You know, some people love me, some people hate me, some people say I'm a expert, some people say that I don't know what I'm talking about. But today we're going to talk about the overall directional bias of where we think specific pairs are going in the market. And let me grab my glasses real quick because I can't see anything. All right, man. Big man ting. Now I can see clearly. All right, y'all ready? Let's go ahead and jump in. So what I'm gonna do is I personally haven't been trading forex at all anymore. I only trade NAS 100. I trade NAS 100 every day, same time, and I've been making a killing. And that's all I plan on doing for however long. Everyone is out to your opinion. You don't have to subscribe to their opinion. I like what you're saying. Fair value gap vibes. Funny. All right, yo. So let's go. Yo, can y'all hear the music in the background? You want me to turn it down? Let me know real quick because I'm about to just start. I'm just gonna keep going. I'm just gonna rapid fire. Can y'all hear the music? Is it bothering y'all? The music's actually coming from my living room. My living room's like over there. It's cool. All right, cool. Sick. All right, sick. Let me just put this back right. Just make sure I look nice in this camera. All right, sick. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so I'm gonna start off with the DXY. The DXY is the U.S. dollar. It is the U.S. dollar directional. You know, the U.S. dollar index is just an index representing the U.S. dollar and where it's headed and where it's going, right? So from a DXY perspective, you know, we were in this downwards channel for a little bit, and now we're making series of higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. We've broken past this relative lower high that put in, you know, these lower low points. You know, the overall break of direction was right there, that shift of momentum, whatever you want to call it. But right now, from a higher time frame perspective, H4, it's looking bullish. From a even higher time frame perspective, we had this bull move up, we had a pull back to potentially continue this move higher. That's what it's looking from like a technical standpoint, right? It looks like we accumulated pretty well. You know, we had a climax here, we had a test, another test, and then, you know, a break of structure, and then price should go up, right? So, you know, in the sense of Wyckoff, it looks something like that. You know, you accumulate and then you take off. So, you know, beautiful thing about this is you have an expansion down, you had that climax, it's called SC, you had a test, this is called a ST, secondary test. Then you had another test, and, you know, this is where you buy, and then, you know, signs of strength, all that stuff. You guys can learn more about Wyckoff for free. I have a nice video on the channel. But overall, DXY looks like it's going up. It is in an interesting spot right now. There's some liquidity above. So, you know, I'd like to see it either push a little bit lower, take out this area, and then go higher, or maybe just go higher. But that's like the bias was up. So now I'm going to just jump into the Australian dollar crosses. If you're trading AUD CAD this week, What I would be looking at for AUD CAD is I would just look at the fact that that this was going sideways for so long. You had a sideways market, you had an expansion followed by a sideways market, followed by another expansion. It's not roughly the same size, but you had another expansion about this size. We're kind of going sideways now. What I would be looking for right now, which would be like the most optimal thing in this specific market, would be some type of retracement. I'll be looking for some type of retracement and then take that higher. To be honest, if you're trading AUD CAD, this is what I'd be looking at. Now, this is live. It's recorded. You guys can come back. I'm not going to waste too much time. I'm just going to keep going. If you're trading AUD JPY, majority of these JPY crosses probably have this imbalance or fair value gap or whatever the fuck you want to call it. If it comes down into here, this would probably be a great place for you to buy and go higher, right? Right now, this market is super, super, super bullish. So, I mean, until you have a very disruptive change of direction, I mean, you want to just keep following the trend. You just want to keep following the trend, keep following, whatever. That's on the 4-hour perspective, but, you know, I'd love to see this go down here, fill this, and then go higher and just keep going on the higher time frame. But that's AUD JPY, AUD NZD. I don't really like this. It looks like it's filling a gap right now. That looks more so like a trap to me. I think it can go down a little bit lower before it goes higher, but that's that. AUD USD kind of looks like shit. It looks like it's so factor this in. I said the DXY looks like it's gonna keep going up. So if the DXY is going up, pairs like AUD USD will go down. This looks like it's distributing. You know, it had this up thrust. It had an up thrust after distribution. Now it's testing, so it's pretty much just doing this, right? I would wait for a break of structure. On the next pullback, you can get in and start riding the waves down. If the DXY does what we think it's going to do and keep going up, then pairs like AUD, USD, GBP, USD, NZD, USD should go down. All right, I'm going to move on to the CAD crosses. I'm going to check the chat real quick. Can you look at gold? I'll look at gold later. What's good? When the trade reaches 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio, what percentage do you take from the trade? I usually don't. It says when the trade reaches 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio, what percentage do you take from the trade? I usually don't take anything at 1-to-1, brother. I usually wait till it's at least like 1-to-3. But I mean, it just depends. I mean, it depends on what you're trading too. So I say, wait, is this a Justin that does paper trail? I don't know what paper trail means. Let's keep going. Let's see. That looks good. All right, CAD JPY, you got this relative low, relative high. If you throw a fib on this, it's already coming to the zone. I think this could probably potentially work its way up higher and probably put in a new high above this one. And if it does, you know, just continue the pattern. All right. That looks like shit. That looks like shit. That looks like shit. All right, cool. I'm going to move on to the Euro crosses. Just in case anybody's trading these. I just want to take a look at them. I don't really like any of these so far. Yeah, I don't like any of the Euro crosses. I'm going to go to GBPs. GBP USD looks like it's ready to go down now. It's just not a good time to get into the market. I would say if you're trading London, if we hold this area right here, if it could pop up into here, it'd probably be worth the risk to take it lower. GJ. GJ opened and made a very deep retracement into that order block right there. I see the same thing with GJ as EJ. I would just like to see continuations make a new high, or at least target these previous highs. GBP CAD, same thing. Pull back, go higher. GA, super bearish as well. You guys got to take into account for the speed of things, right? Date range, price range. Look how fast this is going down. Look how fast this move is going down, right? But look how long it took for this market to pull back. Look how long it took to pull back. Every move down is a lot faster. I wouldn't mind to see this pull back a little bit deeper, somewhere into here, and then make another fast move down. If you time GA down, it'll probably make a fast move down. Dang, I was looking at GBP NZD off of this candle here, which, you know, ended up playing out. I don't know why the stop was so big, but I mean, this is just like a falling knife. There's really nothing to do there. All right, I'm gonna go into these pairs. So I've been trading Bitcoin on the side. I was buying this move to the upside. We pulled back. I've actually been buying Bitcoin since down here. Hold on. Let me go to the higher time frame. There's actually a harmonic on Bitcoin right here. Oh, actually, I'm mistaken. It was right here. It was literally to the T to like 80K. So we had a buy signal for Bitcoin down here. And to be honest, right now, I still want to see Bitcoin go higher. Off this last extension, we had a pullback into the 61.71 fib area, which was this right here. That area there. Right now, from this extension low to this high, we got this zone here. So if we go hold this zone here, even if it takes a little bit longer, getting a D extension right back to 100K is good. I really think we're going to go to 100K. And two things can either happen at 100K. Either bull market continues or we have much deeper pullbacks. Either way, I got an upside target right now for 100K on BTC. NAS 100, I traded this morning. So if you guys are in the signals chat, I called one signal on NAS today, roughly here. I thought it was just going to swipe this low and then go up. That was the original bias. It came through, ended up stopping us out right there. When it took out these lows, this was the previous range low. So this was the high of London. This was the low of London. Once I saw that sweep come in, we started buying it. It made that full move up. I ended up cashing out my whole trade here, but it eventually came to the overall TP, which was here, which, you know, fan-fucking-tastic. If you guys have been watching any of the NAS videos or taking any of the NAS trades, you know, been absolutely smacking NAS, clapping NAS's cheeks for literally months now. I'm going to start a live trading room for NAS specifically here in the near future. But overall, pretty much right now on NAS, what I would like to see is either this candle holding, which more than likely I think it'll break, or a retracement into this candle. A retracement into this candle is nice because it might give us the momentum we need to go up and fill right here, just meet that wick, and then we'll see what happens. But overall, this is a very bearish market right now. So, you know, I think we didn't take out this low. This low still has not been taken out. So there's still some form, shape of liquidity at that low. So just factor that in. Let's go oil. I'd like to see oil make one more leg down before it starts rising up, getting back above $60 a barrel to $63. All right, so everyone wants to talk about gold. My bias on gold was the last time I actually traded gold was I bought it down here in this purple area. This was the last time I bought gold. Honestly, I haven't been trading gold at all. I marked this up the other day before market closed. I had this extension up. I wanted to see price pull back before we eventually got to that $4,700, $4,750 range, right? I thought it would pull and open down and then go up, but it doesn't look like it's going to do that. What I will say that I'd like to see happen is this is the gap. If price does pull back and fill the gap, I would just try to buy and keep going. Thing about gold right now is I was trying to time the pullback to be roughly this size, right? See how this and this are the same size? Because we saw it starting to slow down and pull back. But obviously the gold's characteristics are a little bit weird right now. So, fuck, I mean, it is what it is, right? What can you do? You gotta just trade what you see. A lot of people that I know that are having a lot of success trading gold right now are just trading off lower time frames. Just look for buy setups on lower time frames. I'm gonna keep moving. Let's go in the NZD crosses. I don't like NZD CAD. NZCHF looks like shit. I had this NZD JPY that I wanted to see price come down here, give us a deep retracement, and then go higher, but it failed to do so. I mean, it came into the fib range. I mean, it's up 114 pips, but I mean, it left the station without us, guys, which is unfortunate. I don't like NZD USD either. Let's look at these USD pairs real quick. I like this candle range right here on USD CAD. If you can come into that. Yeah, I mean, besides that, I mean, that's everything, guys. I honestly don't really like anything. But yo, let me say CHF JPY. Yeah, bro, fuck it. I mean, this looks like shit, but it's bullish, so I mean, it looks like it's going up. That's the low, that's the high. It already mitigated the low. Mitigated something in here. Now it's moving up. If you're trading this, I would just go lower time frame and just wait for a pullback. So either wait for a pullback here, or wait for a pullback here, or wait for a pullback here. I would say more than likely it'll be this one, and then continue up. But yo, guys, that's it for the session. The whole concept of these is just to do a quick market overview. And I ain't gonna lie, that was a very quick market overview. I do like 5 minutes of just chit chatting and yapping with y'all. If y'all have any questions, y'all want to talk about anything specific, just let me know. I don't want to waste anybody's time. LML, why shit? It just doesn't look good. Like, look at the charts, like how you look at like I don't know. I don't want to say a woman because I don't want to say a woman looks like shit, but you got to type, right? You got to type a girl that you like or type a guy that you like, right? So, I mean, if it doesn't look good to you and you're not attracted to it, I would just stay away from it, because otherwise you might have a bad time. For me, that chart looks like shit. I'm not attracted to it. It doesn't look appealing to me. Like, I wouldn't fuck with that chart, if that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. Thanks. No problem. Do you think that Trump buys Greenland? I mean, more than likely, yeah. I think if it's anybody that's gonna get their way with anything, it'll probably be bro. How's the new year been so far? I mean, I ain't gonna lie, it's been pretty great. Yo, family, there's 62 of y'all on here right now. Really quick, before y'all end up dipping, Magno FX is going to give away a Cybertruck. So look out for some promos about that. If you guys are trading, if you're in the free signals community, if you're not in the free signals community, it doesn't matter. The platform Magno FX, so Magno FX, Magno FX, they're giving away a Cybertruck. So if you have not heard about that, in the next coming days, you'll probably start seeing people post about it. Polymarket saying 30% chance it happens this year. Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty high chance. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Also, guys, subscribe if you're not subscribe. Is there would you recommend for live account Magno FX? I don't have a link to give you though. Just go to Magno FX and sign up on the website. Is there one chart that looks great to you right now? There's no charts that look great to me. They all kind of look like shit. I ain't gonna lie. So what we'll do is we'll revisit this. So this is early week, right? We usually do these calls on Sundays. Yesterday I wasn't here. I had to do some family stuff. Midweek, you want to look at come once a week live, please. I'll come twice a week live. How do you like that? How about that, brother? So what we're going to do is we're going to do that. And then, we're launching a new website and platform too. For those of you that are interested, it's going to be free signals, free live streams. There'll be 10 live streams a week, free. Everything's free. Shit, man. If I won the Tesla, I'd sell it too. I ain't going to lie to you. I'd sell it. I'd put that bitch in my trading account and I'd flip it. And then I'd go buy I'd buy a new Lambo or something. Oh, sick. What's good, bro? What goals you got right now? Can you stream more or drop YouTube videos again? Yeah, bro. I got like 2 or 3 YouTube videos loading. I actually already had a SVJ, so I don't honestly, SVJs look cool, but I didn't really like mine. Single clutch is kind of weird. You got to like drive it very aggressive. One last question. You prefer NAS or US30? I like NAS. I don't really like US30. Some of the guys in our community really love US30. Man, somebody said, bro, do you check NAS and S&P for divergence? Nah, I don't really do all that shit. You know, people live and die by that hidden divergence bullshit. I use divergence in a different way. Where should a beginner go to team to what the fuck? To learn the best strategy? Shelly, you should just watch my YouTube channel, bro. It's free. Like, yo, you got free resource to learn whether you're a beginner or not. Like, the shit's made dumbass simple so you can learn. But I would just say do it here. Like, you come in, you have a good time, learn some stuff, and so on and so forth. I mean, the free community is cool. On the free community, we're going to be launching a website. It's going to have live streaming built in. It's going to have signals built in. Everything's going to be built in. I trade NAS while listening to NAS. That's funny, bro. I mean, I honestly don't mind just coming on here and just shooting the shit and talking with y'all. But yeah, I'm going to do more live streams and stuff. And, soon we'll have our own platform to stream on. So not YouTube, not Twitch, not Kick, not all these spots. I might do one on those as well. But I mean, for real, all I'm really trying to do is just build this community that we're building. What's your next supercar? I mean, I had a Pista Ferrari, I had a SVJ, I had a Bentley Bentayga Speed, I had a McLaren, I've had a Urus. What else have I had? I never had a Porsche. I might get a Porsche. I low-key want another Ferrari. But, the thing is I already experienced all that shit, so I'm not pressed to get it again, I don't really like Rolls. I'm more of a drive fast, high-risk, high-speed kind of guy. I'm not really like a chill, whatever. Somebody said, I studied all his paid stuff. If he's got free content, get it now. That's love, bro. I appreciate that. What's something from experience you started to do to manage your money when you started making money? I ain't gonna lie. Usually the first time you touch any money, you're always gonna fuck it up. And that's just life, First time you touch a little bit of money, you're definitely going to fuck it up. So what I would recommend you do is don't make money and start buying Ameri jeans for $1,000 a piece. Bro, I got 60 pairs of Ameri jeans and I'll never wear those hoes again, right? Example. Jewelry and all that stuff is cool, but don't start. If you're gonna buy a chain or whatever, cool, whatever, it's cool to experience. Don't buy bust down watches. Those are all shit. All the watches I have like 4 or 5 watches. Every watch I have is plain Jane from the factory. No diamonds, none of that bullshit. Don't start tricking on girls. That's another one. When you start getting money, don't just start giving free money away to girls for no reason. And I'm not saying to make them work. I'm not saying to make them work for it either. What I'm saying is don't spend your money on jewelry. One, unless you're getting watches. Watches are okay. They appreciating asset. Don't spend your money on women. If it's your girl, if it's your wife, if it's the mother of your kids, whatever, you want to do something nice for it, do it. If it's just one of these girls in the streets, man, just don't worry about it. 3, don't spend all your money in the club, right? Don't start going to the club. Don't start buying bottles. Don't start trying to do bottle wars with other people and stuff. The only person that wins in that situation is the owner of the club, right? Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. You got to just stay small enough, long enough. And then when the big wins come your way, just still stay small, right? Don't drastically increase your monthly expenses just because you made a little bit of money once, right? A lot of times where people fuck up is they start making a little bit of money, or they make money quick, or they make a lump sum or whatever. And then, you start going crazy. So just don't do that. Let's see. Start taking girls to dinners. I need to break that habit. Bro, there's nothing wrong with taking them to dinner, but don't spend 200, 300, 1,000. Like, there was a time where I was going to dinner and I was spending like several $1,000s on dinner every time, so don't do that. You don't got to buy sections, bro. If you're going to go get sections, get them with homies that will split the tab, and don't be the one that puts your card down. Be the one that sends the money up front, right? There's another good advice. Bro, don't start trying to live the lifestyle too aggressively, too fast, right? Don't go to Miami and start renting yachts right off the rip. What I will say that are some good things that you can do to manage your money is, hey, invest in crypto, invest in a Roth IRA, get an accountant, get a tax attorney, ask them questions on what you could do with your money to make it grow, right? Trading is great, but use trading to make money to invest into other things. Outside of trading, I got several different businesses. I own one of the hottest hookah bars, the hottest lounges in Dallas. And, I invest there. It's always jumping. It's always popping. One business. I got Airbnbs. That's another business. Obviously, I got all my trading relating businesses. I got physically trading and then trading related businesses. All of that's printing. We also have a man, I'm losing my train of thought, but you got to just make money and put that money to work in other places. What is a good amount to start with? Start trading. Whatever you can afford. Somebody asked something. You think that only Fibonacci I will be profitable? Excuse me. I don't think only Fibonacci, but I think Fibonacci is the great foundation to get profitable for sure. I have a free Fibonacci video. Go Google it, search it on YouTube, find that shit. What else? Makes sense. Appreciate you, my goat. Appreciate you, my guy. Y'all got any other questions? When will other educators go live based on the schedule that was dropped in the chat? I'll ask them to start going live this week based on that schedule. Really what I wanted to do was I'm building my own live trading or live streaming service for our free community. So I want everybody to stream on that, not TikTok and Twitch and all this bullshit. I'm just doing this here because all that shit's not ready. I got a question. Alan Mullins, what's the question, my G? Yo, if you guys are on here, please subscribe. I'm going to be subscribed, turn on the notifications. I got like 2 or 3 videos that I'm about to post right now. So I got 2 or 3 videos that honestly I'll probably just record either today or tomorrow. What should I trade with 1K? I would trade Forex and I would trade NAS. If you're going to trade NAS, I would trade small lot sizes. If you're going to trade gold, I'm going to trade small lot sizes too. It's not about what lot size you should trade based on like a generic. It's just about what you're trading. With Forex, I mean, here's the thing, Alan, bro. You got to figure out what your risk, how much you're willing to risk on any given trade. First, figure out in terms of what you want to risk, right? And then scale it from there. So if you only want to risk $30 or $40 every trade, Alan, you got to figure out where you can maximize that. Check this out. This is my week so far. Y'all see this? My P&L so far. Oh, this shit's flipped backwards. All right, well, I mean, you guys get it. My live account. But already subbed, liked, and turned on notifications. Yo, I love that. I appreciate you, man. But yo, how to flip 20K aggressively in terms of lot sizes and what to trade? I would say 20K Monday. Yeah, I honestly don't even feel like trading for the rest of the week. You know, all week last week I made 20K. So to make 20K today, Monday, it's fucking sick. But how I would flip aggressively 20K, I wouldn't aggressively flip it. I would just start slow. I would start slow and try to build up 2 to 3K of profit, doing good risk management, good everything. And then after that, then I would start leveraging my profits and start risking, you know, $1,000, $1,500 on setups. I would say figure out your trading style of what you like to trade. Who asked that? It was Tom. Yo, Tom, bro, figure out what you like to trade. If you like me, I'm only trading NAS 100 right now. So every morning, 8:30 Central, 9:30 Eastern, right before the market opens, I'm looking at NAS. I have my rules. I have my understanding of the market. And even if the signal loses just because of the stop loss, I mean, I'm almost right every time I trade NAS. I ain't gonna lie. I'm right almost every time I'm trading NAS 100, right? So there's like 10 videos on my YouTube channel going over the NAS 100 strategy. So learn it, back test it. It's for fucking free. But I would just stay consistent with one strategy, one system. And then in regards to it, stay consistent with one system, one strategy. And then from there, just keep repeating the same thing. And then scale the risk up as you go. Cool. I use Henko and I use Magno. So right now, the account I showed you guys is on Henko, but I'm planning on withdrawing all of it. I'm going to use half of it to invest in something, and then I'm going to use the other half, and I'm just going to put it in my Magno account. So Magno's also launching like a trading view, terminal for trading. So it's just like, that shit looks sick. They showed me a sneak peek of it, so I'm just going to move my money over to that. And obviously they're doing the Cybertruck giveaway, which is fucking sick. Can you trade gold on Magno? Yeah, you could trade everything on Magno. You could trade gold, everything. Do you know CoinX? Yeah, I don't like CoinX. I just had it's not like a terribly negative experience in the past, but when CoinX had I used CoinX in like 2000 and like to say 21 and prior. I still didn't like that. Can you trade XAU USD on Magno, even if you live in Texas? Yeah, I mean, you shouldn't have a problem. What happened to Nash Markets? Long story short, the people that owned and operated all those brokerages, I guess the government went after them or something, so they had to shut them all down. Let's keep going. January, yeah, bro. I mean, you can trade all the currency pairs that I showed today on the thing. You could trade them on almost any FX platform. What about Trade Locker? I honestly don't fuck with Trade Locker. When are you gonna come? So I've been hearing things about Trade Locker's owners, the people that own Trade Locker, are gonna shut it down or something. I'm not exactly sure. Some legal mumbo jumbo going on. How much of a 20K account would you consider good risk management? I mean, here's the thing: is that 20K? Tom, can you got Instagram, bro? I'd say, bro, just shoot me a DM on Instagram, and I'll give you a better answer. My Instagram is Supreme Sandy. It's about like this. Ah, fuck. This is the camera's in reverse. I would, if you want like a plan. You can do it. I've tried different brokers, but they don't let me because of Texas regulation. What's Texas regulation, bro? I live in Texas. I'm right here in Dallas. Thanks for this information. Yeah, no problem. Let's see. What about Gates effects? Honestly, there's always I don't want to sit here and say this or that, but it's just like it's not about the broker. It's about the people behind the broker. You know, I don't think Gates effects is as solid as people think either. But what the fuck do I know? I'm just a guy wearing a beanie and Chrome Hearts glasses on a Monday. For FX pairs, do you recommend sticking to one if it defeats the purpose of having more options? For FX, I would just pick 3 and just rotate those 3. I had Trade Locker and they told us to withdraw all the money and not trade the platform anymore. I haven't looked back. See, the thing about Trade Locker is Trade Locker was owned by the same people that owned all these brokers. So, you know, when one thing, it's like dominoes, bro. When one falls, the next one falls, and the next one falls. At Supreme Sandy. Yep, at Supreme Sandy. There's a blue check mark. I'll never ask you to send me any money. Don't be foolish and send somebody money. I'm not asking you guys for any money. I don't need any money from you guys. My goal is to help you make money. Blah, blah, blah. Can you give me Magno info again? Yeah, bro, it's just Magno FX. Just, yo, this is the website. Ah, shit, hold on. Yo, here's the website. It's called Magno FX, Magno FX. Oh, why is this so small? Hold on. So this is the website. Just click Start Trading, and then it'll take you to like an enrollment form. But just start trading. You'll just sign up, just like any other thing. And you're good to go. You part of Run the Play. So J.O. is the guy who runs the play. I'm the other Justin. Yeah, but this is a platform. You can come on and make a trading account. There shouldn't be no issues with that. And then I don't got a referral link or anything for you guys to use. You could just go straight to the website and just make an account. For trading NAS, where's my info? Yo, if you go to my YouTube channel, I'm not sharing my screen. If you go to my YouTube channel, literally these last the last 3 months, all these videos are NAS 100, and I've literally made almost $200,000 just in these videos right here. Some days I didn't record, like these last, like today 20K day I didn't make a video. Last week 20K day I didn't make a video. Yeah, for sure. But you know, it's right there. So I'm gonna send forex signals for free in the telegrams and stuff, or trade ideas, whatever you want to call them. You know, none of these trades are financial advice by any means. These are all just ideas. You should consult with a financial planner, advisor about the risks you can afford to take. But yo, I'm gonna be giving out my ideas for FX in the Telegram, and then sometime soon this year, I'm going to be launching like a NAS 100 trade room. You're doing 20K with a big account though, right? Yeah, but I started my account with 60K. So, you know, somebody asked, how do you take 20K and flip it aggressively? I started with 60K and my account is at, so my account is at 232K as of today. So here's the thing, and I'll be honest with you guys, is you got to make sure your mental health is ready for that too. Because when I first locked in and I created this new strategy on NAS 100, I went absolutely nuts. I went 60K to 220. And then around that same time, my girl and I got into an argument. And then she blocked me out of her life for a whole month. She didn't talk to me for a month. Fucked up my head, fucked up my mental health, fucked up my game. And I ended up losing, like, I blew my account down to like from 60K to 220 down to like, I'd want to say it was like 120, 130. And then I was just sick to my stomach. Before the year ended, I grew it back to 170. And then I stopped trading for like a month, right? So she started talking to me again on Christmas Day, right? How fucking funny is that? She started talking to me again. And this is like the girl that I like. She's the one, right? But she started talking to me again after a month on Christmas Day. And then I had lost my shit down. And then I built it back to 170 after losing so much. And then it fucked my head up. So I just took a break once I got it back. And then I chilled. So for 2026 so far, I went from 170 to that 232 that you guys saw. But, you know, that's what it is. Them girls always fuck up your trading when you love them. Yeah, man. So it's either you don't fall in love with them, or you know, you gotta just tell them not to you know, play with your heart and your emotions and stuff, right? Because man, you gotta think, you know, think about how sick to your stomach you are about your girl, and then on top of that, you're trading like a dummy because you're emotional, and then on top of that, you just lose all this bread. It's just like, bruh, you know, you just want to go lay in bed and just like, you know, just go to sleep and shit, bro. It's just it's gut wrenching. But man, let me know if y'all have any other questions. We've been shooting this shit for 20 minutes. I'm having a great time doing this, man. We should do it more often, right? But family, let me know if there's anything else y'all want to talk about. I'm hop off on here in the next 1 to 2 minutes, so I gotta run. I gotta get some food and do other miscellaneous things. Thanks, bro. Thank you, bro. Look forward to seeing you next time. Notice how she came to you during Christmas? Yo, bro, she came back, but she didn't ask for anything. She's not the type of girl to ask for anything. She's never asked for nothing. But you know, just in regards to it, I definitely feel you. Married 45 years. Yo, I love to hear that, man. Hey, if you're married 45 years, I'm sorry for the language. It's just, I'm not going to not be me. Perhaps drop the link whenever you're live. I'll always do that. All right, guys. I'm going to see y'all when I see y'all. God bless you.